Deacon Blue. Couldn't understand a word all night they said until they gargled and did scales. Once their gargling and scales were done, I went back to understanding nothing at all they said. How do they understand each other up in Scotland anyway? Gary Barlow was so nice and polite. I summed him up as wholesome. Then the lift opened and the catering came out. One of them mentioned it was a dry backstage, and I backpedaled and changed wholesome to recovering alky drug monster. I think he's great, though. The lift opens, and suddenly I see the incredibly gorgeous Calum standing there with this super hot guy. Knowing that he'd just come out and knowing the things that he must be doing, it's no wonder he needs some throat comfort before he performs. Good lad, come see me sometime. We'll have to gaffer tape your neck so it doesn't explode. Florence, from her machine, was very unassuming and polite. Not friendly, but polite. The rest of her brand were pretty much arrogant. They all began gathering outside the main dressing room to go on stage. I was literally right in the middle of them all, so obviously I put down my tablet out of respect for the performers. Suddenly, the guitar player, the most arrogant of them all, starts playing and they start singing. Florence, who goes on stage with no makeup and gnarled ugly feet, I can't believe it, starts belting out proper and professional like she would on stage. Talk about uncomfortable. What do? Do I ignore what's happening all around me? Smile, clap, join in? I just want to die. That never happens. Ever. Only for X Factor, where everyone is singing everywhere because there's nowhere for anyone to practice, or that prick from Boyzone trying to show off his fame in front of the fat old loser bandmates. I just stared at the wall in the end and hoped that nobody noticed me. Supervet is the nicest, most sincere, friendly, kind guy around. His blonde buddy and doggy are so lovely, too. His dog left some treats behind. Mr. Vet and his dog were real tight, I thought. At one point, in the dressing rooms before the show, he was barking really loud at the dog in a way that almost seemed to have a discernible pattern. I remember thinking that it's true, that he literally is the modern-day Dr. Doolittle, and he really can talk to his dog. I was well impressed. And then he started to meow really loud, and I thought, hey, wait a minute. There's no fucking way that dog can understand cat. There's something fucked up happening here. Then I realized it was scales he was doing. But why animal sounds? We don't allow the public to bring their pets into the show. But the vet was really, really nice, though. He came back from signing autographs at the show, and he was so pleased that someone gave him a poster of himself. He was just so well chuffed. What a treat meeting him.